Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. Stationed here in this far-flung wilderness, a handful of Northwest Mounted Police became a symbol of wisdom and integrity, as well as the representatives of law and order. Old Crow, an Indian village on the Porcupine River. A pair of scientists came with the first snow to this settlement. Professor Sheridan and his assistant, John Haywood, studying and photographing the Kutchin Indians, a far north tribe of hospitable, peaceful people. Regarded as eccentrics by prospectors and Indians alike, and against all advice, the scientists rode into the shadowed valley beyond, defying the winter bearing down upon them, and vanished without a trace, forgotten like many before them. Forgotten until months later, when Sergeant Preston on a routine patrol was stopped by his great dog, King.
What is it, King? Found something?
Chief seal. Gold. Totem.
King, this man's in shock. You better get him back to Old Crow as soon as possible.
Later in Old Crow, Sergeant Preston met young Ted Sheridan, waiting anxiously for his father's return. Preston brought Ted to the cabin where the stranger lay in a coma.
Hope he is my father.
Be as quiet as possible. The man is seriously ill.
John Haywood. John, where's my father? What happened?
Totem. Gold. Chief seal. Treasure. Gold.
Who is Haywood?
My father's assistant. They were together on the expedition. You must know where father is.
Sit down. According to the local doctor, Haywood will be physically sound very soon. He's suffering from exhaustion and exposure, which robs him of his memory. Maybe days or even weeks before he can tell me anything of any value.
Well, your serious accident could have prevented my father from meeting me here. We'd have returned to Vancouver at once. I was looking forward to attending a powwow of the Nez Indians. What could have happened?
Well, it's possible they were diverted from their expedition by the lure of gold and ran into trouble.
I don't believe it. They were both serious scholars, students of the Northwest Indians.
When you've lived in the Yukon a while, you'll realize the power that gold has over men.
Not my father. It's impossible. He'd planned this expedition for 2 years.
Well, maybe they separated and became lost. The only thing to do is to go up country and look for your father.
I'll go with you.
It's a rough trip for a tenderfoot.
I'm up to it, sir. I even speak a little of the Aleut tongue.
You have to live in the open, sleep on the ground.
I'll do anything to help find father.
All right, Ted. King seems to think you should go along. How about a cup of tea? We'll wait here for the Kutchin runner.
How do you know he'll come?
He'll come. You can set your watch by him. Tell me about this totem peace pack your father was studying.
About 60 years ago, the Kutchin people were at war amongst themselves over fishing and caribou rights. Chief Seal brought them all together in a peaceful agreement. These totems are a symbol of their pact.
Hold on.
Adonha. Welcome.
Adonha.
Luke, unback. Sergeant, welcome.
We're looking for a man named Sheridan with picture box following Thunderbird Totem Trail to Spirit Totem. Has he been here?
No see.
He must tell us if he's passed this way. He's either lost or in trouble.
I look for you with message from Chief Otter. Him say you his guest. You sleep Adonha. Safe with Otter. Come.
But, Sergeant.
It's all right. These tribes have welcome huts for their guests. As long as we're with them, they'll feed and protect us. It's an old custom of the Kutchins.
Eat good?
Yes, thanks.
Now we talk. Picture box man. 1, 2. Here last moon. Mulak guide to Spirit Totem.
Where's that?
1 son away.
Where's Mulak?
In village. But him no talk.
I must talk to him. Please bring him here.
You guess. Pitchik bring. But Mulak no talk.
Why not?
Spirit him say no talk.
The spirit warned Mulak not to talk? What spirit?
Totem spirit. Ah, warned like that. Spirit angry.
These people seem frightened, Ted. They're peaceful as a general rule. You wouldn't mind your father taking pictures of their totems. I must think he's up to something else.
He wasn't after gold. I swear to it. The Indians don't have any of it anyway.
Him Mulak.
You guide white men to Spirit Totem?
Last moon.
1 man or 2? Were they all right? Safe?
No talk now. Spirit him say bad medicine.
Did you leave them there alone?
No talk.
You must talk, Mulak. These men were guests of Chief Otter, and one of them is in danger. We're here to help him and to help you.
Picture box man, my father, Mulak.
Spirit say no talk.
Great spirits say Kutchin help others who love Great Spirit, and Great Spirit's stronger than Totem Spirit.
Totem Spirit say follow picture box man. Tell Totem Spirit where find Thunderbird go.
Gold? Was Picture Box Man hunting gold?
Totem Spirit say yes.
Where was the gold?
Redcoat, our friend. I talk.
Redcoat him stay. Husky him stay too.
King, stay!
We find killer.
You're making a big mistake, Titchik. If other lives were not in jeopardy, I wouldn't let you get away with this. How is he?
He's hit in the shoulder.
It's not bad.
Them take Mulak. Me take fire sticks. You go in hut.
Certainly you want to catch the gunman who did this.
Great Spirit say danger if Mulak talk. Now danger come. It is written. Me take fire sticks.
You're not going to give him our guns, are you?
Well, at the moment, it's the only way to avoid bloodshed. Our orders are always to try to avoid any Indian problem. Settle it peacefully. Get the guns.
Are we prisoners?
Well, we're no longer honored guests, I'm sure of that. We violated their hospitality by bringing trouble. Who would shoot Mulak and why? Are you sure your father never mentioned Thunderbird treasure or anything like that?
Why, I remember Dad spoke of a totem treasure legend.
Gold treasure?
Yes, but it was only a legend.
Can you tell me any more? Anything might be important.
Well, Dad never believed it. It was connected with a diary of a Major Brooks, an early fur trader.
Brooks Gold. I've heard of that. Mutineers from old whaling ships were supposed to have stolen gold ornaments from the Indians.
And Chief Seal, the same one that united the Kutchins, was supposed to have retrieved the treasure. Now it comes back. When the chief recovered the gold, he said it belonged to the whole tribe. Brooks' diary reported that he buried it as a tribal treasure in some secret place.
Perhaps in tracing the totem history, your father found verification of the old story.
When the old chief buried the gold, he was supposed to have said, "Gold means the white man's greed, and greed means trouble."
That may be our clue.
Drive out the white troublemakers. Drive out your enemies. Avenge your wounded hunter. The Great Spirit is angry. Your people are in danger.
It's fake. Coach, let's believe it. Look.
Let's rush them. It's a fake.
No, they turn on us for attacking their totem spirit. Hey, come here. Come here. Listen, follow that man when he leaves, understand? Follow him. Then come back to me. Come on. We'll go into the tent and wait for King to return.
But why?
He'll be able to lead us to the masked faker and show us where he went.
But...
According to their customs, by giving us a meal, they've guaranteed our safety for the night. That doesn't include tomorrow.
Tchik, that voice was not a lute. It was a white man. It was not your totem spirit.
Spirit speak in many ways.
It was probably the man who shot Mulak. Have your hunters go with me to catch this criminal that makes fools of you.
No. Spirit angry. Chief decide you his Kimwall. Next son.
Kimwa. Sacrifice. You intend to kill us.
Throughout the night, while the never-ceasing drums beat out their cadence of doom, the two captive white men waited, alternately sleeping and standing guard.
What is it, Ted? King?
Not a sign of him, Sergeant. Guess our luck's run out.
King's never failed me before. He won't fail us this time.
I wish I had your faith. They're coming for us soon. I can hear them stirring. Why don't we make a break for it?
No, we're going to stay here and see this thing through.
Why? If King was going to return, he'd have been here before now.
He'll return.
I hate to admit it, Sergeant. I'm scared.
The man that says he has no fear is either a fool or he's lying.
Thanks. I'd still like to know why we don't get out of here while we still got the chance.
The Kutchins have always been a peaceful, law-abiding tribe. I think they still are. Running away solves nothing.
I hope you can convince them of that. They intend to sacrifice us to their spirit god.
Well, when King returns, I hope to convince them that their supposed god is a mere man, and a criminal at that.
You believe he shot Mulak?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I think Mulak had information about your father and was about to talk.
First John Hayward, then Mulak. Stopped at every turn. Drums. They must be...
It is time, white men. Shadow of Totem. Him fall on fire. Great Spirit has spoken. Come.
You can't get away with this.
Let me handle this. Killing men is bad medicine, Tchik. It'll only bring more white men. More white men with fire sticks to punish your people. And you don't want this.
Redcoat him lie. Great Spirit, him tell truth. Say no trouble for Kutchin. If Kutchins give white men to Totem God, no give, much trouble.
Where's Chief Otter?
Chief Otter, him waiting, near Totem God. You come now.
All right, Titchik. We'll come.
Are you crazy?
Persuading the chief is our only chance unless King shows up first.
Sergeant, look.
King!
Preston's faith in his great dog had been rewarded. King had not failed in his mission, even though it required many hours of grueling work.
Good boy. I couldn't have done better myself. Spirit God mask. Look, white man's leather and trader's cloth. You've been tricked.
You come now.
You don't mean they're still going to sacrifice it for that kind of evidence?
I think not, Sheridan. But there's certain formalities to be observed in a reprieve, even with the Kutchins. Come on.
Chief Otter, Titchik, much talk about this. Your dog he bring.
Yes, Titchik. And King will take us to where this man is hidden.
Now think Redcoat medicine much good. Spirit God no God. Bad man make much fun of Indian. We no like.
Then you'll help us find the other white man?
You not angry with us? Not bring more white men? Great fire sticks?
Of course not. We love our red brothers, and we don't wish to see harm come to them.
That is good medicine. Our hunters will help Redcoat. Find man who say him Spirit God. Chief, me give back fire sticks to Redcoat. Yes?
Sergeant, you're great. And King, too. I'll never distrust you again. Still playing with your Indian toys, Professor?
What have you done with John Haywood, Burroughs? It has been 2 weeks since he left here with you. Where is he?
Don't you worry none about him. You just figure out where the gold's buried.
I told you I can't complete my calculations without more information. I need the data that Haywood went to find. I need to talk to some of the Indians about some of the symbols.
You ain't gonna talk to no Indians. I'm getting you a piece of otter pole to look at like you said. But just remember, Professor, if you don't locate the stuff by next week, I'm leaving you here to rot. Now think that over.
Unknown to Burroughs, Professor Sheridan was trying to reassemble the pieces of an ancient crossbow he had found in the cave. If he was successful, the first arrow would be for his cruel tormentor, Burroughs. Early the next day, Titchik accompanied Preston and Ted as they followed King to another Kutchin village. With Titchik's help, the Indians willingly supplied what information they had.
See Chief Seal family. Say picture box man go with man called Burroughs. They go cave of old chief. Dimba Cave.
Will you take us there, Titchik?
We go.
I'm leaving to get that bit of totem you insist on having, Professor. It won't take long, so no tricks. Understand? Playing possum, huh? A lot of good that'll do you. Even if you could get out of them irons, you wouldn't get very far this time of year without snowshoes. You'd die like your partner did. Pleasant dreams, Professor. Bringing that Mountie and another man. I'll fix him.
badly are you hurt, Titchik?
Me all right. Burr's him bad shot. Bullet from Farstick. Him missed Titchik. Titchik dropped. Full Burrs.
Well, if that's Burroughs, we must be near the cave.
Cave other side hill.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Plan our attack carefully.
Indians say when boy too little to walk with buck, them always try to run.
Do you know whether there's another entrance to the cave, Titchik?
One. Indians going to other side of hill. Go out, same place.
You stay here and guard the trail, Titchik, in case Burroughs comes back, understand? If we need you, I'll send for you.
What about me?
We're going to make a frontal attack on the cave. We'll leave the sled here. Come on, boy, we've work to do.
Friends of yours down there, Professor. Crazy enough to think they can take this place. When I get through with them, they wish they'd never been born.
There's the cave up there. Cover me, I'm going up there. Come here, King. Now's your turn, old boy, see? Go back down the trail and get Titchik. Bring Titchik up the trail, understand? Go!
I can pick you off like a bird, Mountie, if you come any closer.
You have Sheridan with you. He's going back with us. Use your head, Burroughs. You don't stand a chance.
That's my answer.
King, with his uncanny instinct for following scents, was able to follow Burroughs' trail to the hidden entrance.
If you don't clear out, you'll have your power down on your heads.
And the professor is alive.
I didn't say so. All right, Professor, this is your last chance. You know where the gold's buried, you're going to tell me. Mountie and the Indian down there don't know there's a secret way out of this cave. Cooperate, and I'll get you out of here. If you don't, you'll go over the edge with a bullet in your head. Burroughs! They're throwing your feet. Burroughs, listen to me. I want to talk to you.
Yeah? Listen, Burroughs. If Professor Sheridan is still alive, you can avoid the gallows.
You're wasting your time, Mountie.
All right, I'm coming after you. I'll arrest you in the name of the Crown.
Dad, you're safe.
Yes, I'm safe. You saved my life. You and your wonderful dog.
On your feet. Let's get going.
I still don't understand how you and John became separated, Dad.
After Burroughs kidnapped us at gunpoint, I suggested he take Haywood to a certain totem for clues, because I hoped John would have a chance to escape along the way and find help, and so might I while they were gone.
My attempt was eminently a failure.
And Burroughs manacled me so securely with that chain I couldn't leave the cave. I knew by that time there was no totem treasure, but my life depended on Burroughs believing there was.
Many Indians believe there is a treasure.
Yes, that was the idea Chief Seal put into their minds over 60 years ago.
He was a very wise Indian. He created a legend to protect and unite his people.
And the legend worked. Very few Indians bothered about the gold strike since they believed they already have gold. Might be better if they went on believing the legend. Right, Titchik?
You're right. I know tell. No gold.
And where you're going, Burroughs, you can tell anyone you like. Because the prison's a long way from the Yukon.
You good dog. You know tell.
Well, King speaks for all of us. And this case is closed.